Good morning. It's Sunday. It's Memorial Day weekend. And I'm still waking up. We have coffee. Well, coffee's almost done now. It's donut shop coffee with Irish cream inside of it. Last night, Adam didn't come to bed because it was too hot upstairs, so we really got to figure that out this weekend. Get a ceiling fan, adjust the dampers in the basement, which means I'm going to have to Google that because I don't even know what that means, and paint, which might suck today because it's supposed to be hot again, and it's been getting hot upstairs, so I guess lots of water, frequent breaks. To be honest, I don't even know if I can paint with this paint. We haven't checked yet to see if it's the low VOC kind. I'm assuming it is because most of the paint stores would give us that anyways, or they use that type anyways. And the associate was really adamant about telling us about other features about the paint and what it's going to look like, and I'm assuming he would say something because it's pretty apparent that I'm pregnant, so I'm assuming he would say something. We'll check just in case. If it turns out that I can't paint, then I'm just gonna clean because we have like massive need to clean the bathrooms this weekend, top to bottom. So maybe I'll do both. I don't know. Normally I think people would probably grill out and have like barbecues, family get-togethers, go to the pool, because now Memorial Day weekend, pools are open. And trust me, I would much rather be at a pool right now. This is hot, and my belly is large. Next house, a pool. You know what's funny about pools, though? When we went on vacation, backtrack. So a couple of years ago when we went on vacation, and we went into the ocean in Myrtle Beach, Adam got this weird rash all over his skin. And after some Googling, we figured it was probably from like parasites in the water, or little critters in the water. I mean, there's critters in all of the water that kind of cause his skin to get irritated. So he wasn't too keen on going into the ocean. So fast forward to Hawaii, we only went into the ocean. We didn't go into any pools or anything, and he didn't have that reaction. So maybe it was just something at Myrtle Beach, or something that had resolved itself and he wasn't getting all of these rashes anymore. So this past trip that we took to Marco Island, he went into the water, into the ocean, and he was fine. And the only time he had a problem was when he went into the pool. So we did a little bit more Googling, and we came upon like chlorine rash. So I'm not sure if that's what it was, but that's what it looked like based on the pictures and, you know, his description and how his symptoms progressed and all of that stuff. So Adam is not a pool person. For now. I guess we'll find out what happens next year. Maybe there'd be a different type of water that irritates him. But I think it would be cool to have a saltwater pool. I did a little bit of research onto what that means, and like the salt creates its own natural form of chlorine or something. I think that's kind of cool. Fits right into my crunchy side. Painting time. There's Adam prepping the room. We had to spackle a couple spots there, and then we're gonna sand some.
Whoever painted this room before we moved in,
I know.
they did a terrible job. Look at all the drips.
Yeah, you can see that.
Look at that. It's so bad.
Yeah, that guy said we needed to sand it. Guys, I figured out Victoria's secret. Here's the secret. When you buy clothes at Victoria's Secret, they still fit when you get pregnant. Look. Bam. Don't mind the messy mirror. This is like our cleanup area while we're painting, so it's a little bit gross and grubby.
Right now, they have savings offers.
Alright, here's the progress in the room, which is basically like nothing. Because I showed you all of that. The drips and everything that the last homeowners left on the walls. We've gotten as much as we can get off, but like our power sander isn't working, so we've been doing it all by hand and our arms are killing us. So it might just be at the point where we're like, good enough. Alright, it's a couple hours later. Let me show you what we did. Because it's gonna get dark out, so you won't be able to see. Because we don't have good lighting in here. Yeah. Okay. This is what we did. I know it looks like nothing. Here's what we actually did. We did the ceiling. So the reason that we were only able to get the ceiling done today is because of those marks that I showed you guys earlier of like the drips on the wall. Well, there was a lot of that. There was, I mean, you can still see some of it. Let me show you. At the bottom here. Well, get out of the light. You can still see where we kind of like had to sand the crap out of the wall. And some of these patches that we had to make. It was a lot. It was more than we expected. So we did that today. We did the ceiling. The ceiling's in the closets. It has this room has 2 closets. And then tomorrow we're going to do probably the darker of the 2 colors. And then we may have to paint Tuesday after work, I guess, some more because we're gonna do two walls one color and then 2 walls another color. All these tools down here the trip. Obviously you can't tape over wet paint, so we've got to let that dry for a day. Assuming it dries in one day, I think that should be fine. As long as we get started early. I don't know how many coats it's gonna take, but so that's what we did today. He was peacefully sleeping until he realized Little Cat got in his box. I can't see her from here, it's too dark. Oh, there's her head. Look at the concern. Oh, he's gonna get up. Don't mind our mess. Got a lot going on. And I found that cat tent upstairs while we were in the room for our paint, so I'll let them play with it for a little bit. That's what you do with cats. You kind of like pack away their toys, and then they forget about them. You pull them out in like a month, and they're brand new. They think they're awesome. Say hi, little cat. This is the cat nobody ever sees. Coming to bed tonight, right? Yeah. It's 9:33. You know what you're thinking? It's too early to go to bed. Well, let me tell you. I'm tired. I'm so tired. Aren't you tired, Boop? Angie? So I'm going to hit the bed and then climb in for the night. That's it for tonight.